There are people who will be upset by you having boundaries, okay? They will not be happy about it, but setting boundaries is the most loving thing you can do, and people don't realize that boundaries are literally a gateway to a deeper relationship. The thing is boundaries allow a relationship to be healthy whilst growing. If you do not have boundaries, period, if there are no boundaries, the relationship will not grow in a healthy way, which means that something's going to happen in the relationship that is going to affect it negatively. Some people do not want to meet those boundaries, and it's okay. If they can't meet the boundaries, you have to be like, okay, they cannot meet the boundaries, and accept them for what that is. Adjust your level of access accordingly. And I think about a healthy parent and a child, right? There's a lot of households that do not follow this healthy dynamic, but the parent does not let the child do whatever they want. It is healthy for there to be some sort of boundary for a child, right? Like think about it. Like, it is really not a loving thing to just be like, yeah, Jimmy, you can eat ice cream till 3 a.m. That's totally okay. And then Jimmy be eating ice cream till 3 a.m. because you don't want to hurt Jimmy's feelings. You don't want to make Jimmy feel bad. Jimmy wants ice cream. You don't want Jimmy to feel bad. So you got to give Jimmy the ice cream. But the thing is giving Jimmy that ice cream, you are ruining his health. You are hurting Jimmy, actually, and that is so unloving to Jimmy. Even though that's what Jimmy wants, the best thing for Jimmy is not to eat ice cream every single night. That is not healthy for Jimmy, okay? I say this because, guys, boundaries in our relationships are the same, okay? They might want certain things, and you might be like, oh man, like, I don't want them to feel a certain type of way. Like, I don't want to be the reason they're feeling sad or blah, blah, blah. Like, they want this access to me, and now they're sad because they're not getting that access. Like, it's not good for them to have that access because, one, they're getting a version of you that is just destroying themselves. Two, it's avoiding deepening the relationship because they're not actually meeting you where you need to be met. Three, it's not good for them because they're learning they can just do that to people. For example, think about like somebody like cussing at someone, okay? And maybe like for me, I'm like, do not cuss at me like that. Like, I do not want to be cussed at like that. Like, that's not okay. Okay, if you cuss at me, I am going to walk away. That is a boundary. If you cuss at me, I will leave. Person might choose to still cuss at you. They might be like, blah, blah, blah. Okay, be like, okay, I'm walking away. And you'll walk away and you'll assert your boundary, okay? If you were to just be like, if you cuss at me, I'm going to walk away. And then they come up to you and they start cussing at you, and even after they continue to cuss at you, you don't walk away, they're going to learn in their mind, oh, well, I can cuss at this person because they're not going to walk away and there's no consequences for that. So I'm just going to keep cussing at people. Now, if over and over again in their life, they cuss at someone and the person walks away, what are they going to learn? There's really no benefit to doing this behavior. Actually, it's just harmful and it's just ruining my life. That boundaries are so loving, guys. Healthy boundary setting is the most loving thing you can do. You are giving people the opportunity to be healthier people. You are giving people the opportunity to have deeper connections. Listen, there are going to be people who, even after you set boundaries, they are going to not want to respect those boundaries, and which is why you have to, change your level of access to them, right? Like, you're not going to build a really deep, close relationship with someone who does not respect your boundaries. Like, that is just not going to happen. Like, it's not healthy. They're going to have a different level of access to you, your emotions, your inner world, all these things because of how they're treating you. Look at the data you are receiving and adjust your level of access accordingly, right? For example, like, you don't need to over-explain yourself to people who don't give an F about you. It's just not a necessary thing to do. Okay, anyways, some people are not going to respect them. That doesn't mean your boundaries are bad. That doesn't mean you should compromise your boundaries and make yourself feel like trash so that these people don't throw a temper tantrum or punish you or do whatever. No, you need to assert your boundaries and you need to go live your life. What you are doing is loving. And I don't want boundaries to be mistaken for punishing behavior. Punishing behavior is a very different thing. You know, I'm gonna make a video on that. I'm gonna make a video on that. That'll be my next video or something, because people be using punishing behavior as boundary setting, and that is not the same. Anyways, I just wanted to yap about that a little bit, because boundaries, guys, I'm really passionate about boundaries, because I used to have no boundaries and now I have so many boundaries, and I've just gradually had more and more boundaries, and life feels great with boundaries, guys. Life is great with boundaries, and my relationships are flourishing because of boundaries. Anyways, I have to go to rehearsal, but I hope everybody has a great day. Oh, there's like this line from this song that's like, I stay kind, I stay real, but I don't betray how I feel, or something like that. Period. That is the story of my life. I stay kind, but I stay real. I don't betray the way I feel, period. Okay? I gotta go, guys.